Hello viewers, this is Winch here bringing you Battlefield 4 gameplay, PlayStation 4 gameplay that is, in-depth coverage. Pretty much, I want to give you preliminary coverage of the UCAV support class piece of equipment, and here it comes. Enjoy it while it lasts, guys, because, I mean, if it hasn't happened already, I probably just started a firestorm today of hatred with this piece of equipment because I was getting rage comments, people leaving me cursing messages of rage and accusing me of accusations and cheating because nobody knows what this thing is. Nobody really knows what this device does. I've never been killed by it myself personally, but I sure been dishing out just a hellacious amount of just snipers. This is your worst nightmare, my friends. So again, another example of support class being the sharp end of the spear here in Battlefield 4. They've buffed this class so much now. This weapon alone, I could go on all day about the QBB95. I'm just massacring massive amounts of people with this weapon alone. And then complementing my support class loadout, even with the UCAV, right, as you can see here, tanks, infantry, helicopters, I'll take it all out, essentially, with this class. Now, a lot of you are probably wondering how you utilize this class or how you unlock this UCAV piece of equipment. And check out this stuff. I mean, guys, the bomber, is it really that good that you have to get there and pile around this thing? But unfortunately, you do to unlock this piece of equipment. The first thing, before I get to that part, you actually do have to utilize a bomber to unlock a certain aspect of the UCAV, but not the UCAV itself. To unlock the UCAV, it is absolute pain in the butt, guys. By far none the most difficult assignment I've ever had to do in this game, because you have to use a jet to get it unlocked. First, you have to win a match of air superiority, which is no big deal. But second, you have to get count them, three jet ribbons in a match. 3 jet ribbons in a match, which consists of 5 jet kills, which I am terrible in a jet. In over 80 hours of gameplay, I have 0 jet ribbons. That's how bad I'm in the jet, guys. So for me personally, having to get 3 ribbons, it took me all day, and it was a big frustration. Finally, I got it done, and that's how you unlock the UCAV, and I don't have footage of me showing the UCAV unlocked. Now, the UCAV itself, guys, is if you ever do get to a point to unlock it, you're going to say, this thing's crap. It's absolute crap. Well, basically, it's not that good. And I'll be honest with you, the first unlock with the dumb bomb of it, if you will, is not that good. You pretty much have to roadkill guys or get like a direct head-down kind of impact with the explosive ammunition on it to get the thing unlocked. Now, what you want to unlock, because there's 2 ammunitions for the UCAV. The first one and then the second one is the one you want, the Airburst. And that's what I'm showing you now, is how to unlock the Airburst. And in order to get the Airburst, you have to get 20 UCAV kills, and you have to get 3 bomber ribbons. So obviously you have to be a premium member, obviously you have to be playing in the map with the bomber. And as you can see early in the footage there, it's very difficult just to get in the bomber itself, let alone get 3 ribbons just to unlock the Airburst munition for the UCAV. So as you can see, this is a very difficult piece of equipment to unlock. It's tenacious. As you can see here, I'm showing you numerous replays of me just getting those 20 kills to acquire the Airburst munition, which I will show here in a moment. As you can see, lots of players camp around the bomber spawn point. And one thing to note about the bomber spawn point is your team does not have to be controlling that objective in order to get in that piece of equipment. Either team could get in it, but only one person can be in it at a time, and so you basically have to kind of loiter around that site, and a lot of people do it. So you want to have a suppressed weapon first of all. It's not easy to get in it, as you can see, and you only have to get 3 kills with the bomber in order to get 1 ribbon. So that's actually it's actually doable if you know how to use a bomber. Just bear in mind you got 2 different view aspects of it. And you have basically two attempts to get those kills. So once you deploy those bombs early, it'll gradually reload, and then you'll have a second strafe to attempt. But I'm having a lot of fun with this piece of equipment, guys. I'll be honest with you, I was laughing hysterically when I was using this, and I just felt kind of bad for the players because they have no clue that this thing's coming for me. And you know, to my credit, I mean, it's not that easy of a device to use. It's kind of a cumbersome vehicle to fly around. It's not very forgiving. The battery life on it's relatively short, but that being said, you can still fly halfway across the map with this thing. As you can see, I have no problem, even from the spawn point of my base, essentially getting this thing into the heart of the map. But where I really see this piece of equipment becoming a force to be reckoned with is on obliteration, because you're chasing after the objective, the bombs, the bomb carrier that is. And as you can see there, a direct hit on a vehicle, it only does about 50 damage on this thing, but 50 damage is still a lot of damage, guys, even with the dumb variant of this thing. So a lot of times I've taken out vehicles with this thing when I'm working in unison with my teammates, and they got, you know, if a vehicle has 51 damage and you do 50 damage, that's it, the vehicle's done. Particularly if you hit on the side. And right here you can see multiple infantry around the bomb site. This thing works good. It's a lot of fun. It's really fun when you get kills. It's tempting to just want to sit around and spam this thing all match. But, you know, you got to be careful of the reload time with this thing. It's extraordinarily long. It takes about, I've estimated it's about 20 to 30 seconds depending on. And here is the unlock requirement to get the Airburst variant of the UCAV, which I'm showing you finally acquiring here with my 3rd bomber ribbon. And my recommendation again, guys, if you're in the bomber, just start dropping your bombs, your JDAM bombs, around the bomber deployment, because that's where everybody's hanging out at. And you can see me light up here, and I've just pull off about 1,000 points right here on the final strafe there. Look at those targets hitting. I mean, the B1 bomber's pretty cool. I thought it was fun. Trying to work towards it. I apologize, it's only 600 points. I must have been referencing a previous strafe. But now I've locked all the footage you will see from here on out is me utilizing the Airburst ammunition, and boy, let me tell you, this is unbelievable powerful. I mean, this thing, you'll see just what it can do. Basically what it is just like it was before, but now you initiate when you want this thing to self-detonate. And you do that by hitting the L1 button on the PlayStation 4 controller if you're using the default loadout. But basically it's just the, I guess the grenade button is what it would be for the rest of you guys if you're not familiar with the PlayStation 4 loadout. But anyway, that's essentially what I found is a button to detonate it. You fly it around. You can fly it up over buildings. You fly it right next to anything. I fly it behind guys that are repairing vehicles. And then I hit this thing. You got to be pretty much right on target when you hit the explosive. There you can see me hitting a helicopter. It did what, 67 damage. You can see the thing on fire. They're noticeably shaken by this thing. I mean, it packs a punch. It doesn't one-shot everything. Obviously, vehicles it doesn't. But infantry all day long, they're done, and you will kill one guy all day long, 2 guys, even 3 guys. The more, the merrier. And I've yet to see, and I plan on bringing you some footage where I've just got 4 or 5 guys all bunched up around each other, and I'm confident this thing will probably take out all of them. So you can see on obliteration here, guys in the water, what have you, they're all done. So this thing's really, really incredibly powerful. I think there's going to be a lot of criticisms coming in this piece of equipment to come, stating, you know, it's just overpowered. Here's an example again of a guy repairing a tank. Just take it all out right there. Does a quick 300 points. Do it again with the LAV next to it. I know people are going to be complaining about how overpowered this is, and you know, personally, I'm just going to have to use it more to determine that myself and come to that conclusion myself. You know, right now I'm still feeling it out. We'll just have to see how it changes as the time goes on here in the dynamics of the battlefield. But again, here, snipers, don't mess with support guys, because I mean, we will reach out and touch you right here. I mean, this guy's across the map. This guy's literally at the limit of my UCAV range, and so I can spot him out there. I'm using the FLIR sight here. I kind of got an idea where he's at. And I'm just going to fly this thing all the way across the map, and I don't even know what this guy's doing, but this is what snipers do. They find themselves a little perch, and they try to sit there the whole match, but that's not going to happen anymore with this piece of equipment. So yeah, I've been a big proponent of people, you know, of anti-camping, if you will, anti-sniping, so that's something I've always kind of prided myself on. Oh my god, look at that nasty attack right there again in conjunction with the boat. Multiple points, but again, I've always been kind of a proponent of non-sniping, so I really like pieces of equipment like this. And on attack boats, those guys sitting on back of the balcony, like on the turrets, they're done. One-shot them all day long. Do it here again. If you're on that turret back there, you're dead meat. Now, it won't take out the boat one shot, but it will take out, again, all the infantry back there. So you have 3 or 4 guys back there, and they're done. Again, situations like this, the more the merrier around each other. You'll just drop the blast radius on this thing from the top down is incredible. So a very potent piece of equipment here. Again, having so much experience now with it, I'm really still starting to understand how serious this piece of equipment is. And you can see here on this still frame, it didn't take long for me to become a, quote, priority target, and I had everybody coming after me, which you can see here in this footage as well. This will be the last stretch of footage I'll bring here. I'm just going to hit it home here again. Taking out bomb carriers all day long, that's a piece of cake. And one thing you'll notice too is the more you use this, the more people come after you. And I even had this team, as you'll see here, take out these guys. I mean, they set their own tank over here just to take me out. I mean, that to me, I was chuckling about that. And this guy runs up, and he has to pick up my kit, and he's got to try this out himself. So I've seen that on more than one occasion too. So please like and subscribe to the video, guys. I worked really hard on this. It was an incredibly difficult piece of equipment to unlock, and obviously getting that bomber took a lot of time. So please leave the comments about what you guys think about this piece of equipment. I hope you like the footage here. Again, guys, in buildings even done. It's been a lot of fun playing with this. I really enjoy this piece of equipment, but again, we'll see what people say. Let's see what you guys think about watching this. And check this out. Not even a guy parachuting down is safe from this thing. I felt so bad for doing this. I was like, oh God, Windshirt, come on, man. Boom. But I was still laughing nonetheless. So I'll wrap it up with this last clip here. I hope you guys liked the video. I will have more content to come. Watch out for the UCAV. It will get you. It's not fun to be on the receiving end, guys. Thanks for watching.